A Persona 5 collab in Overwatch has come out before Persona 6. And if you're just like me, I'm a fan of Persona as well as Overwatch. And if you're just like me, you want to find out, is this collab worth it or not? Now, in my opinion, kinda, and I'll get into why later in the video, but let's start off with the underrated skin in my opinion, with the collab being D.Va as Makoto. Now honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of this skin. I think D.Va does wear the mask pretty well, and the D.Va mech as Johanna is actually pretty nice. Now a little side tangent, because I see a lot of you guys complaining about D.Va being Makoto online and say it should have been Futaba. And to the people that actually played the game, I just want to mention that Makoto technically gets a mech, so it does kind of make sense to me. Going back to the actual skin, I don't play D.Va that much, but I do believe there are a couple of sound changes with this skin, but D.Va mains, tell me.
Engaging thrusters. Nerf this. Triple kill. Nerf this. Triple kill.
Now, one thing I also noticed is that when I'm emoting, you have the effect from Persona when you're running in like Mementos, where you have some gloop glops on your feet. And this is on all the skins, which is a pretty nice touch. But the next skin we're going to look at is Genji as Ryuji. And honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of this skin. There's pretty subtle effects, like the shurikens having lightning on them. And the shurikens, when you shoot them, do have a different sound. Now, the deflect and the melee are basically the same, but I think the funny thing is that whenever you're dashing at people, it does like a metal pipe sound, since, I mean, Ryuji does have a metal pipe and his blade is a metal pipe. Now, honestly, as a Genji player, will I be maining this skin? I'm gonna be real, probably not, but it is this funny little skin I'll swap to here and there. And as I said before, when you have the Persona skins on, you'll have the gloop glop effect as well. Now, I also don't play Lifeweaver, but Lifeweaver is Yusuke. Now, this is a side tangent. I know a lot of people complain that Yusuke should have been Genji, but like, besides the katana, Yusuke's and Genji's personalities just do not match. And honestly, the pretty boy does rock the Yusuke aesthetic way better than Genji would. Now, going back to this actual skin, I don't play Lifeweaver that much, if at all, so I don't really notice if there's any actual changes with his abilities, but you Lifeweaver players tell me. To be honest, there's not much to say about this in my opinion, but hey, it's Lifeweaver's first collab skin, so W for you guys. And next we have Mercy as Lady An, and it's probably going to be the new e-girl skin. Now, I just want to mention again, I do not really be playing Mercy that much, so I'm not really sure if there's like changes with the skins or any sound effects. But I do think there's a sound change when you switch the damage boost on Mercy. I'm not too sure. Mercy means let me know.
I am empowering you.
But one thing I did notice is that there's like a whip sound effect when you do like the Guardian Angel like push-up thing. I don't know what it's called. Overall, I think the An aesthetic on Mercy is actually pretty good. I mean, the wings definitely throw off the look from the game to Overwatch, but overall, W skin. And saving the best for last, we have Wuyang as Joker. And I know this might upset a lot of people, but converting the Persona 5 game to a skin in Overwatch, the aesthetic of this matches really, really well. And to you guys saying it should have been Cass, I want you to remember the Cowboy Bebop collab with Spike and Cass, and you guys were complaining anyways. But going back to the skin again, I don't really notice any other sound cues other than his reload actually. But probably the hugest thing about the Joker skin is it changes his ultimate voice line.
It's showtime.
Now, going to the shop, if you want all these skins with its cosmetics, it's going to cost you 6,900 Overwatch coins or $60 US. Now, what I really think is worth it is the all-out attacks being the play of the game, because I mean, they're all from the Persona 5 game. Now, I know to some of you, it might be upsetting that isn't the one-to-one art at the end of the play of the game, but I just want to remind you guys that this play of the game will work for any skin in the game. So if you did equip a different skin with one of these characters, it would look something like this.
Captain Kid.
Now, aside from that, all the characters get their own victory poses, name cards, a Joker Pachimari charm thingy-mabob. And all the name cards, honestly, in my opinion, look really good with the Persona art. And I will definitely be rocking one of these. You also get player icons. And this time around, I actually am going to be spamming these voice lines in your games.
Arsene,
Fist of justice.
show me your true form.
Now, to be honest, the sprays are kind of whatever. They're sprays. But if you don't plan on buying any of that, there is a Persona event going on right now in the game. And by just playing the game and doing stuff, you can get Morgana cosmetics, which as a Morgana fan, I'm pretty happy about. Now, one thing I'm not happy about is the pricing for all the individual skins, which as usual, they make it way harder to purchase these individual skins themselves if you only want one thing, as buying one will cost 2,800. And if we look at the purchasing options of Overwatch coins, there's only a 2,200 option, and then you have to buy the $10 pack, which is just a big hassle. But then if we remember, the actual bundle costs 6,900, which is just conveniently one of the bundles, which is 60 bucks. With all that being said, is this collab worth buying? And I think it depends on what kind of a person you are. If you like Persona and you like Overwatch and you just happen to have some money lying around and also like all the skins, I personally think yes, you should cop this bundle because I think the cosmetics are fire and the skins are pretty fire in my opinion. However, if you only plan on buying one of these skins, I just don't think so. And I really don't think so if you're trying to buy two. But hey, those are just my opinions. If you guys think this bundle is worth it or the Persona collab sucked in general, let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe as well because I bought this bundle so you don't have to. So it would mean a lot if you did. Anyways, with all that being said, guys, as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.